Whoa. All right. Welcome back to the channel, y'all. Welcome back to the channel, man. I hope my audio is fixed, man. I don't know if y'all see my last videos, but them videos, oh my God, it's so terrible. But like I told y'all, we taking this journey together. You know what I'm saying? One day it's going to be a YouTube plaque back here on the wall. You see, there's nothing on the wall right now, but if you rock with me, stick with me, everything's going to get better. I promise you. That's one thing about hold on. That's one thing about life. You don't ever stay stuck. You hear me? You don't ever stay in the same. Now, there's some people that do get complacent, don't you know what I'm saying? I'm not one of those people. You're gonna watch me see me. You're gonna watch me see. You're gonna, boy. I'm just going up. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going up. I'm going up, man. And y'all gonna be right here to watch it with me. So hey, so check this out. This is just like the reaction videos that I've been doing. This is just like the reaction videos that I've been doing, but this is Pop the Balloon or Find Love season 4. This is the reunion. This is where they brought people back from other shows and have them come to the like a y'all know what a reunion is. So I ain't gonna hold y'all any longer. I know y'all got stuff to do. Let's get right into it. I like when girls be having them French tip nails, man. All right, pinstripes, pin screw. That dress hard. She got them biddies out. Man, got security? Hey, I got a feeling this finna be crazy. It's too many black people. You get too many black people in one room together. I like the suit, man. I like the suit. What's that, velour? I think she might have went overboard on the lipstick. She went too far up. Yeah, I like it when it's thin. But she might just have big lips on. You see the watch, not the watch. Not the. Is she twerking? What's she twerking for? We see you, baby girl. We see you. Man, what the hell you got on, man? What the hell is this? Like I like I said in my past videos, dog. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You know what I'm saying? If it costs a lot of money, they wearing it. Crazy. She got the cross laying down. I don't think the cross is supposed to be that way, shawty. Arlette. She always got it going on, boy. I can't lie. She always got it going on. Salute. Don't hit don't knock nobody out now. What's up, BM? Not the watch. Not the watch.
What's your worst essay grade?
Probably like a 71.
Worst essay grade, probably like a 60%. Probably
All
like
right,
a
we're gonna
C.
skip
Have you
through
tried
this.
using
Hold on,
Revit?
y'all. Hold on.
Hello, everyone, and
Just bear
welcome
with
back
me.
to my channel. It's your host, Arlette, and we are here with the Season 4 reunion. All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay.
So season 4 was a crazy season. We had lots of memorable moments, a lot of great discussions. It was all over TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, anything, you name it. You guys were all over.
They go to Instagram if y'all, if anybody want to try to find or look for them people. See what I'm not gonna go through all that. I really don't care. But a lot of people who go over these pop the balloon shows, they kind of go through, and it kind of gives you an insight. It's cool. I don't want to do it. I don't want to make my video longer than what it is. It gives you an insight on these people, what they do. If you want to know why he dressed like this, you might can go to his Instagram and he'll show you. Or you want to see why what Jordan Johnson does, you can go to that Instagram and that might give you an insight on, what led her to here. Or, just like this guy right here, C. Lee. I forgot. I remember seeing these people on the show. I just don't remember exactly. Only thing I do remember that this girl right here, she was a bottle girl. I know she worked in the club. The other ones, I forgot.
Over. But of course,
y'all
before
go
we
look
get
it up
into this
yourself.
reunion, let's have a couple of.
Now, I do remember him because he was the most flashy. This is Mozzie VS. I remember him because he said he was like he was a trader, a stock trader or something. No, I don't know if it's stock trades. I know he does a lot of betting. Like even on the last show, they showed him with stacks of money, with security and all that. But yeah, if y'all want to look these people up, you can. I don't want to go through it. Dr. Diaz, I don't know if he's a dental doctor. I don't know if he's a dental. I don't remember what type of doctor he is, but I think he's a dental doctor. This girl, these 3 girls right here, I remember seeing this one right here with the bowling ball cut, but I don't remember these 2 right here. I don't remember them.
Of words from our very own producer, my husband, BM.
Salute. What's up, BM?
Welcome to season 4 reunion. Yes, first things first, I want to give thank you to
Whoops.
our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
We almost froze up for a minute there, didn't we?
I want to say thank you to my wife for being absolutely amazing, as she always is. She is absolutely outstanding. Let's give a round of applause for her.
Outstanding.
What's going on? Alright, I also want to say a big thank you to everyone that watches the show, of course, everyone that supports, and I want to say thank you to everyone that comes on the show as well. So this is the 4th season, and it's been absolutely breathtaking. We have seen so many things happen.
I thought he was going to
throughout
pull
the
some
season,
money
and
out.
we have been consistent 4 seasons on it now, so I want to give a big thank you to my whole team that's here today as well. So let's have a round of applause to my whole team. Yeah, so let's get straight to it.
All right. Well, as you said, let's go ahead and take a look at the season 4 recap.
Hey,
Hello,
I think this is
welcome
going to be
in.
good.
I'll have you hold this.
Oh, that's the one with the twisted tongue, y'all.
Wait,
All right, they done showed her 2 times already. Dang.
If you don't understand the difference between like a good wig and a bad wig, we not gonna work out.
Oh yeah, this was the episode where they got hung up. They got hung up on this guy right here.
It's a house.
If you don't understand the difference between like a
They got, for some reason, when he said this right here, that comment, if you don't know this between a good, because his ex had a would always wear a bad wig, and the whole entire time while him going through each girl, they had a problem with what that first comment was, and he never could land a date with any of the girls.
good wig and a bad wig,
Yeah, he couldn't land. Everybody was just caught up on the wig. Like, why? It was crazy. Y'all can go back and watch the show, but that was crazy.
we not gonna work out.
They should have brought back
Is that a jet? Is that a...
Difference between like a good
Hold
wig
on,
and a
hold
bad
on.
wig, we not gonna work out.
They should have brought back this girl right here. They should have brought her back.
And also,
Out of the guy, they should have brought him back. He had four baby mamas. So let's see. They should have brought him back to see if he got a match. And they should have brought him back. Boy, he was like a what you call it? Not an internet sensation. Because of his socks, he went viral. Yeah, the whole fit, he went viral because of this fit right here. I do remember that. They should have brought these two right here guys back. They should have brought those two guys back.
Is that a jet? Is that a private jet that you're in?
Yeah.
You might need just like a social worker or something.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know too much.
I might need what?
Maybe like a cubicle worker or something.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Uche.
Oh, they laughing that loud? What's that? Is this something playing in my background?
This is great.
Oh, they laughing. I was gonna say, damn, they laughing loud.
All right, so as you guys saw, that was
They were laughing hard at her voice.
of the season 4 reunion. So it was a great season, as we saw. But to go ahead and kick off this reunion, let's have a look at this clip where wigs were the talk of the episode.
If you don't understand the difference between like a good wig and a bad wig, we not gonna work out.
I feel you on the wig thing, but kind of like let women have women's business. Like let girls be girls. I hear you, but I don't feel you. I just thought it was like a little petty.
All right, so Alicia, off of that comment that you're saying, are you saying that men shouldn't comment or say anything about women's beauty or like anything involving women's beauty at all?
I would really love to see a man lay a lace front. And then you can comment, right? A lot goes into beauty, to put yourself together, to put your outfit on. So for me, yes, I think.
If that's the case, you don't need to be talking about guys' shoes or they watch. Girls,
I think men should stay out of women's business. So when it comes to beauty, I understand what he was saying, but I don't really feel him because, like somebody said on the episode,
like I said, y'all, I pulled my phone out before. I had a girl stop talking to me because I had an Android. I swear to God, I literally had a girl stop talking to me because I had an Android. So if a guy's saying, hey, yo, your wig is da-da-da-da, fix it, or I don't like that, that's his preference.
so nobody had a bad wig. So you kind of didn't need to say that. It was just extra.
That was the whole thing with that show. He had a preference with wigs. He didn't like big puffy wigs. He didn't like that. Nobody on that lineup, none of the girls that he said that to had a wig on, but they popped because they was like, you shouldn't even be talking like that. Crazy. Y'all can go back and watch it, but it's crazy.
It was unnecessary commentary.
But yeah, here she is, still single.
Okay, so fellas, do you think you should be allowed?
Nobody had a bad. Yes, I think men should stay out of women's business. So when it comes to beauty, I understand what he was saying, but I don't really feel him because, like somebody said on the episode, nobody had a bad wig. So you kind of didn't need to say that. It was just extra. It was unnecessary commentary, I feel like.
Okay, so fellas, do you think you should be allowed to comment on a woman's beauty or anything you see on her that you may like or don't like?
Well, I don't know about the commenting on the wig part. I think he was really just trying to be funny for real. Okay. But like we were just talking about earlier, you bogus if you come on the show and you ain't together. Like come on now. You in front of millions of people. You better come right.
Okay.
Okay, my question is like, and this is for the men. How can you tell a good wig from a bad wig? like
Man, that voice is deep. You could tell she's from Zoom. I ain't gonna say nothing. She got a deep voice for sure. That's why them guys was that's why all the men popped, because they was like, yo, that voice is
what exactly do you see that this is a bad wig? Because women, we can tell, because we're women, we put it on. But what do you guys see? How do you know?
I can't tell all the way, but I know if I see a little fro, you got the little, you got to look like your head bigger than what your head really is. You got a bad wig. Come on now.
Also, I think that men are a lot more observant than women like to give men credit for. Like I see a lot of men come on the show, they say you got too much makeup on, or they say, I just don't like your heels. And a lot of women may think men don't pay attention to stuff like that, right? A lot of women may think, oh, he's not paying attention to my heels. He don't like it. But yeah, we do. We look at your heels, look at your makeup, look at your lipstick, look at everything. So, I think a woman shouldn't totally change herself for a man's opinion, but I think a woman should be open to the considerations of a man and vice versa.
They do it to us all the
should be open
time.
to the considerations of a woman.
Speaking of heels, though, I really feel like y'all not wearing heels. Y'all don't know how it is to walk in heels. I would like to see y'all walk in heels. And I was standing in a line for a long time, so I wanted to wear comfortable heels. But,
So yeah, you can see where we're going with this. You can see why they still single, because they always constantly, the women, I think, and the man. You can see why you're gonna see why everybody's still single on this panel, because they want to combat something with they want to go back and forth with you. I want to see man wear heels. Like, what are you talking about?
people want to pop off of comfortable heels. It's crazy.
I don't know, like if a guy's like into fashion or he's stylish or I don't know, whatever the case may be. Maybe he just like to see his woman in a special type of heel. If you're attracted to him, I think you should kind of be open to what he has to say about your heels.
I agree. If you're a heterosexual woman who's attracted to men, then you should be open to what men have to say about your appearance. Like, not just any guy, like a guy that you're probably interested in. Like, if I liked you, James, and you're like, I don't like that dress, maybe, and you, like, I would be open to hearing you out because you're somebody I'm interested in.
Absolutely. I mean, people, when my episode dropped, people were, girls were in my inbox and like specifically saying, I don't like your posture or you need to sit up straight or whatever. And I take that, I'm reading it. My feelings are not getting hurt. I'm like, you know what?
So why don't somebody ask the guys the same? Why don't they ask this the thing when I watch these shows, they don't defer the question to the girls, or they don't defer the question to they don't switch questions. Like, the question was, should a man be able to talk about a woman's appearance? So the same thing goes for women. Should women be able to talk about a man's appearance? They don't go, you see what I'm saying? They don't go both ways with the question. It's always, no, man should never speak nothing about, a woman should never speak nothing about, a man should never speak nothing about a man. I mean, I'm sorry, y'all. A man should never speak about a woman's appearance. Now, it should be vice versa. Should a woman be able to speak about a man's appearance?
When I go back on the
Sorry
show,
for
I'll
chopping
sit
that
up
up, y'all.
straight. So, I mean, I don't think every situation has to be responded to with anger or he's hating on me or he's being sassy or whatever the case may be. Some people, you need to actually take their opinion into consideration.
When it comes to wigs, I think there is wigs and then there's wigs. So when you date a high value man who knows the quality of wigs, you're not gonna wear a cheap wig, because I can tell that this wig is a cheap wig. If you get it from China, from Temu, from Alibaba, AliExpress, that's a cheap wig. If you spend a couple of $100s on your wig, it is gonna be a decent wig, and we can tell the texture, we can tell the quality. If you're laying on my chest, I don't want it to. If you spend a couple of $100s on your wig, it is gonna be a decent wig, and we can tell the texture, we can tell the quality. If you're laying on my chest, I don't want it to feel like a. I don't want it to feel like a ground.
Hey, we all experience, all experience that. We had the woman laying right there by you. You smell it. Like, that don't smell like real hair. We all been through that, fellas.
I was brushing on my chest. It gotta be soft. It gotta be pliable. It gotta be high quality. It's what it is.
All right, so to go ahead and move on to our next topic. So, James, on your episode, some of the ladies' deal breakers was the fact that you're like so soft spoken. So let's check out, what some of them had to say about that.
Originally, it was because you were so soft spoken and like you're so sweet. I'm a native New Yorker, and we're very loud, so I want to make sure that you're very, you feel equate.
After hearing your voice for a while, the kind of like she mentioned, the soft spokenness just wasn't attractive to me.
I don't know exactly what you mean by that. You know, as far as like you want someone to speak louder or speak deep, voice be deeper, or
I don't even know how I would describe it. I was
Because
almost
it could be changed, you know. You can always kind of change it up no matter what. So
Voice changer.
Okay. So James, has that ever came up in the past, like your dating life, like you being soft spoken? Has that ever been something that people commented on?
I mean, I've definitely heard it before, not
Okay.
not in terms of dating, but just in general life, like you're soft spoken. But I mean, since this episode has dropped, I've gotten literally thousands of their DMs.
Uh-oh.
So I mean, people obviously like the soft spokenness. I think it's just for a special type,
Okay.
you know, of individual. Everybody may not be attracted to it.
Wasn't Prince soft spoken? There's a lot of soft spoken people. Michael Jackson was soft spoken.
You know, definitely it's an attractiveness towards certain people.
Okay. And then when you were about to walk off on the stage there, you told Waverly, "Hey Waverly, if you don't find a match by the end of this episode, you know, hit me back up." Once you got a chance to watch the episode, or you know, whatever you may have seen, do you still feel that way? You still trying to hit her up?
You know, it's funny you mentioned that because I feel like, you know, when you're walking out on that stage, you don't know what happened before you walked out.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You don't know what was said. You don't know, you know, what a person's deal breakers were before you walked out. So I don't know. I was attracted to Waverly when I actually when I actually stepped out onto the stage. You know, what she was wearing, and you know, just she just looked very attractive to me. Somebody that I would like to get to know outside the show. After watching the full episode, you know, I did see like, I mean, I think we all like kind of saw some things. I was like, you know, maybe she's a little bit too holy.
Okay.
Even for me, you know, and I go to church and stuff as well. But, you know, I think there's a certain thing is maybe like too holy. Like, I think it was a guy that she popped on because he didn't read his Bible every morning. Or there was a guy that she popped on because he was a little bit hesitant about practicing celibacy. And I don't know. One guy didn't have a perfect hairline. I don't know. It was just a lot. It was a lot going on in the episode. So, you know, I think we'd be better off as just kind of friends.
Okay. Understandable. And then just to kind of take it back to the whole soft-spokenness thing, is that a deal breaker for any of you ladies on here? A man being soft-spoken?
I like a man who can command the room. And I feel like as a boisterous woman, maybe just different strokes for different folks.
Okay.
But I'm boisterous. I'm loud. I take up space. So I want my man to do the same thing.
Okay.
So I don't think it's a bad thing, but I feel like I would overtalk you and like run over you in that way.
Okay.
I think something important to highlight too is the hypocrisy of the internet, because everyone gave Waverly and the other girls a very hard time for what they said about.
Hey man, those are the little jelly things I eat. You know what I'm talking about? They call peach rings. Man, them things taste good too. She got them as earrings. Yeah, she got the I don't know what they call. They like some little gummies. You know, like Herbo gummy bears. There's some peach rings you got. Them look. If you turn the peach ring around, it's white, just like that. It's white, just like this. She got the peach rings on.
This gorgeous girl back here walked out. Her voice had a little bass in it. And everybody popped. And the internet thought that was okay because her voice was deep. Uche, talk about it, girl.
No, we gonna come back to Uche.
What? What's she talking about? Talk about it. What are you talking about?
Gorgeous girl back here walked out. Her voice had a little bass in it. And everybody popped. And the internet thought that was okay because her voice was deep. Uche, talk about it, girl.
No, we gonna come back.
Yeah, she was. She tried to take our lead job, ain't it? What the hell?
Back to Uche. Don't worry. I think Jordan had a comment to say. Go ahead, Jordan.
I like a soft-spoken man because I feel like I'm loud. So like, if my man talking to me, he all quiet and stuff. I'm like, you know, like you so sweet, you know. And then we gonna like feed off each other energy. So like,
mellow each other out.
Yeah, we're gonna mellow each other out. So like, yeah. I like that.
Also, I just want to say that, you know, it's situational. You know, I didn't feel like coming onto a stage with a group of women, 6, 7 women, that I need to come out. Hey, how y'all doing? You know, my name is Jen. You know, I'm just talking to you.
Right.
I'm just literally involved in just getting to know you, having a simple conversation with you. Okay. You know, just kind of just getting to know you on a personal level. So I feel like I do know how to raise my voice. You know, I do know how to be Uh, Elisa said, take control of the room. I know how to do all of that, but just not. I don't have to be. I don't feel like you have to be like that 24/7.
Okay, cool. Thank you. And then Dr. Des, you had a comment as well?
I was gonna say something to my brother James. You know, I watched your episode. I was proud of you. You are a man, and you have a way that you carry yourself, and that's who you are. I don't want you to change that for anyone else. Whether it's for a lady, for a man, do not change who you are, brother. You know, you speak the way you speak, you carry yourself the way you carry it, and there's gonna be a lady that enjoys and likes the way you speak. And do not change that for anyone else, not for a partner that does not value you. You know, so keep it up, keep who you are, and let's move on.
Wait, I thought he was a doctor, not a mentor. Was he? He tried to big brother him, didn't he? Hey, brother, don't even worry about it. One day, the girl of your dreams, she's gonna see you. Man, you a doctor. That's not.
Thank you.
Man, it turned into a mentor. Yeah, doctor / mentor on the sides. Hey, man, I'm guaranteed they're not gonna pay you for that little tidbit.
I also just want to say that, when I changed my voice, I saw a lot of comments saying, "Oh, why would you do that? Why, that was just purely a joke, right? I literally would never change my voice for anyone. I would never deepen my voice in any situation, just to attract someone."
Okay, nice. Well, let's go ahead and play our next clip of one of the most talked about women from this season. Wonder who that is.
Man, that's crazy how they get online and this stuff be bothering them.
Let's go ahead and
there's no way I'm not if somebody got something bad to say to me, it stays in the comments. I'm with all the smoke too, I'm telling y'all, but I don't even know why y'all I don't understand why people check the comments and feel like they gotta explain to the world that, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Man, nah, man, forget that. Oh my goodness.
When I changed my voice, I saw a lot of comments saying, "Oh, why?"
I'm with all the smoke.
That was just purely.
I'm with all the smoke. You can put whatever you want in the comments. It don't bother me.
I would never deepen my voice.
The internet is always going to be the internet. It's never going to change.
Okay, nice. Well, let's go ahead and play our next clip of one of the most talked about women from this season. Wonder who that is.
Chris, 28, and I ain't gonna lie, your voice deeper than mine. I can't even do it.
I was expecting that. I'm not even gonna lie. Really? Yeah. Y'all can handle it. It's
you
okay.
Get that about your voice?
I get that a lot. Some like it and some don't. It's part of me. If y'all can't handle it, then you can't handle me.
Can't.
Yeah.
Why she had this? Why do women throw that in there? If you can't handle my voice, yeah, you got it. You got it.
That's okay.
All right. So, Uche, I know you said on there it's happened to you before in the past. People have mentioned, your voice, all of that. But is that the reaction you were expecting when you came out there?
Okay, to be honest, before coming on the show, I spoke to like a couple of close friends of mine. They were like, I know I'm not worried about my appearance. Like, I'm confident in that. I know I look good. But I definitely knew like my voice was going to be a factor, So coming on there, I didn't expect the sudden pop from everybody. When it happened, I was like, wait, is there something on my face? Like, then I was like, wait, okay, it's definitely my voice. But I wasn't expecting that.
Okay.
It was definitely a shock.
I see. Okay. So how has it been for you now since, the show has aired?
Very overwhelming.
Okay.
A lot of attention. A lot of comments, some interesting, some actually very sweet, Okay. I had a lot of people in my DMs just telling me about my voice. They love it. Some people inviting me to have podcasts or sing or whatever. Yeah, so, and then I saw some interesting comments that I was like, y'all are mean.
Oh.
But no, none of it like really affected me. It was actually more entertaining than actually disturbing. But yeah.
Okay,
Her eyes
nice.
sit
And then
low.
Chris, on that clip we saw, you said, "Yeah, I can't handle it." What did you mean when you were speaking of that?
Just like she said, some people can't handle it, some people can't. I can't. Like I said, voice deeper than mine. I can't do it.
Okay.
And it's nothing against her. Like, she's beautiful. She looked
Yeah.
good. But it was just the voice. That's the only thing that I was just like, hold on, what?
Okay, but what is it? It's just a little bit deeper.
What is Arlette doing? He said the voice is deep. Let's move on. Arlette talking about, but what is it? We've seen Arlette was there when he told Arlette was there. This is 2 times she's doubling down talking about what is it? What is it about her voice?
But she still sounds like well, to me, I don't know what.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. I saw some of the comments that you probably talking about, and I was like, nah, don't do that. We're not gonna play that. Like, this is definitely a woman.
Yes.
Like, that was never a thought in my mind. Like, this is a man. No, it was never a thought in my mind. Like, I knew that was a woman, but I was just like, your voice is deeper than mine. Like,
Okay.
Sexy. Your voice is sexy.
Like,
Oh,
I don't.
Who said sexy? Where did that come from?
never thought in my mind. Like, I knew that was a woman, but I was just like, your voice is deeper than mine. Like,
Okay.
Sexy.
Who said sexy? Where did that sexy come from?
this is definitely a woman.
Yes.
Like, that was never a thought in my mind. Like, this is a man. No, it was never a thought in my mind. Like, I knew that was a woman, but I was just like, your voice is deeper than mine. Like,
Okay.
Sexy.
Oh.
Like,
The one in the black and red right here said sexy. Wait. Oh, she might like girls then. She said the deep voice is sexy. I'm like, where the hell did that sexy come from?
Because my question, I'm just confused. Like, in the sense of like, okay, I feel like for the other men, and they're not here to like defend themselves or whatever, but like for him, he could say he couldn't handle it, and that's fine. But for the other guys that were on my episode, I'm like, y'all didn't even like ask me any questions. Like,
man, I hope my volume good, man. Y'all, I've been working on it. I've been working on it.
None of that. It was just, your voice.
I give you some money. I'm gonna give me one of them big microphones,
and
like
to me,
the
it
big
doesn't even
ones.
sound that
Pause.
deep. I mean, to each their own, right? To each
I'm
their
gonna get a
own.
microphone.
It's like, okay,
the tall one.
Yeah.
I see y'all.
You don't want to smoke. You don't want to smoke. Trying to outsmart nicotine? You don't want to smoke.
Okay. So for the men on the stage, what do you guys think of Uche's voice?
Interesting. I want to hear this.
Honestly, for Uche,
so
when I
deep.
watched that episode, if I was on that episode, I would have popped my balloon. But talking to Uche is a sweet lady. The voice is not as deep. We can compare this voice. I don't know if it's the microphone or there's something going on, but Uche doesn't sound the way in real life. She doesn't sound the way she sound on that episode. The voice is not that deep. She's a sweet person.
Mozzie, right here with the chainsaw. He said it's cap. Y'all heard him?
On, but Uche doesn't sound the way in real life. She doesn't sound the way she sound on that episode. The voice is not that deep. She's a sweet person.
But look,
is deep.
Go ahead, Mozzie.
Hey. He was like, y'all can't hear me? That's cap. Her voice is deep. I said that before when I first heard her. I was like, man, she got a deep voice.
Go ahead.
Nah, it's deep. I mean, what you want me to do?
That's it.
It's deep.
Look. This is what Arlette's looking for a laugh, bro. Arlette's looking for a laugh. Every time they say that her voice is deep, Arlette's like every time somebody say her voice is deep, Arlette's like busting up laughing.
Deep period. Like it's like Arlette said, it's deep, but I sound feminine.
Yeah,
like,
you still sound like a woman. Definitely.
Hold on, y'all.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But is it like a
strong.
cultural
It's real
thing?
strong.
Come again?
It's real strong.
Do you smoke?
I do not.
Ah, man. Do you smoke? Do you smoke? I can see it. Yeah, people who smoke sometimes have a deep voice. Dang. Somebody said she drink black and mild juice. That's crazy.
I do not smoke.
Okay, well, I agree with Des Factors over there. I feel like when you came on the show, I felt like it was an extremely deep voice. But
Extremely is crazy.
I talked to you today.
Extremely is crazy.
Well, it was.
What's she looking at the doctor for? The doctor can't fix it. It is you have a deep voice, woman. What are you talking about? You have a deep voice.
Like when you came on the show, I felt like it was.
She looked at the doctor like the doctor was trying to fix it.
I talked to you today.
Extremely is crazy.
Did she?
Well, it was deep, but when I talked to you today, just like Dr. Des, I feel like it's not as deep in person, and I feel like I agree with Arlette. It is a feminine voice. It's deeper, like maybe like Jasmine Sullivan or Toni Braxton, but it's still a feminine voice.
Okay.
It's not something I think you need to pop of a balloon over. But
I mean, you can't even say that though, because it's the first reaction that you get. Somebody walking out, like, okay, she look decent, and then she talk. And they're like, oh, no, hell no. Like, that's just the first reaction. Like,
honestly,
Yeah, we like our women to sound feminine. I mean, she was born like that. Ain't nothing she could do about that. But yeah, most men like women who have a soft voice.
I sat down to think about it. I was like, okay, if the roles were reversed, like I'm on the lineup and a man walks out and he has a really high-pitched voice, I'll be a little hesitant, I'm gonna be like, so I kind of understood their point of view, which is why I wasn't offended at all. Like I was
you
not.
took it very well.
Yeah, I was not upset. I expected it coming, so I wasn't upset. I got that point of view.
Okay, let's hear from Jordan.
I'm all the way off topic, but I just wanted to ask this question. They calling you Dr. Des. You a doctor? You a real doctor?
What does doctor mean to you?
Are you a real doctor? Like,
I have a doctorate degree.
Okay, I just wanted to know why they were calling you that. I'm like, why are they?
That's my name.
Dr. Des?
It is my name and my title.
He earned that.
Don't worry, we'll get back. We'll get to him.
She said your name is Dr. Des. Are you a doctor? Hey, you could tell she young, or she just maybe. Nah, I was gonna say maybe she's never been to a doctor's office, but nah, I ain't gonna give her that bill.
We'll get to him.
I want to say something about this beautiful lady right here.
Here we go.
Slow down. She's a female. Yeah. Not only a female, a feminine female, born female.
Yeah, bro,
so,
know that.
We got it.
Yeah, she is, believe it or not, Uche, you did not get the respect that you deserve on your lineup when you work on that show. Wow. I want to tell you that you deserve to at least have a chance to express yourself when you walk in there.
I agree.
Yeah, so on behalf of the man, I want to apologize on behalf of the man that popped their balloon for not giving you a chance.
Don't apologize for me, gang. Don't apologize for me.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and wrap this up. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to our next topic. The ladies of episode 35 were harshly criticized in the comments. Let's take a look at some of their moments.
And I don't like joggers.
I end up popping my balloon because I'm just not like sexually attracted.
You're handsome. I just don't think that you're I don't think we would align.
I end up popping my balloon because
Oh, she's been on a couple
I have
shows.
a thing with like light skin.
I feel like you could have just did more on the outfit. Like, it's just like straightforward.
You're a handsome man. You're well put together. Your head is on straight. But I just don't think that we would connect if we were to go further.
Okay.
Just a nose ring. I don't like nose ring on men.
For sure.
I hate that too, man. When I used to
I
be
have a thing with like light
when
skin.
I used to be out there, I used to see this right here. When I used to hate this, man. When their hair be black, and then they have this little bun on top, but it be red. I used to hate that, man. I used to be like, man, what are you doing? Come on, man. Come on, man.
Did more on the outfit. Like, it's just like
I used to hate that, dude.
You're a handsome man. You're well
Look, the hair is black, but the bun is red.
together, your head is on straight. But I just don't think that we would connect if we were to go further.
Okay.
Just a nose ring. I don't like nose ring on men.
For sure.
It was just more so for me. It was kind of like the accessories, and then it was the ball head on top of it.
For
I was
sure.
just
Thumb ring is crazy. I think that thumb ring. If a man wearing a thumb ring, bro, I'm a question. I'm in
You are
question
very
your.
handsome man. You're not ugly at all. I would say I pop my balloon because just the way you speak.
And then all the like cuts and all that.
Oh yeah, this the guy that had the dirty. He came to the show with a dirty
Like this
shirt.
big-
He had stains and stuff on his shirt. They cooked him. Yeah, she cooked him. She was like, you got stains on your shirt and your jeans look dirty." She was like, you could have came more prepared. They should have brought him back though. See if he's still single. Cause she's still single.
big one. Nah. That big.
Look at Arlette. So she trying to inspect.
That's big.
That big.
All right, so ladies, the comments on your episode, they called you guys picky, immature, childish, confused, all of that stuff. Like, how do you guys feel about what people were saying?
I mean, for me, it's like, right, I'm dating to marry.
Mhm.
So if there's something that I'm not like physically attracted to, or I'm not connecting to like intellectually, I'm not intellect, but I'm just saying, like, if there's something like that, like, I'm going to pop because I don't want that to be an issue right off the bat.
Okay.
If we're already starting off like that. So, I mean, people can call it picky, people can call it, being choosy. And I'm choosing someone I want to be with for the rest of my life. I came on the show for love. So I wanted to make sure I was intentional with who I chose.
Okay.
I agree with her. Like, if we out in the real world, the first thing I look at is your physical appearance. So like I came onto this show doing the same thing I do out, in the real world. Like if I'm not physically attracted to you, then I'm a pop, And then like say I am physically attracted to somebody. Once we get past that and I know I'm physically attracted to you, then I'll go like deeper. Okay, now I want to figure out how you are emotionally and mentally and spiritually, and I want to know you like in and out. But if initially I'm not physically attracted, we ain't getting nowhere.
Okay.
You think TV ads are just for the big players? Think again. It's crazy to think that TV advertising.
Tiana?
I feel like it was a lot of judgment, a lot of initial judgment based off of like us popping. So like they expected us to, I know like a lot of people like want us to match, but we had a handful of guys and they might have not been our type, or there was something that we didn't like about them. So we popped and like people like gave us backlash just for popping for whatever reason, like we said, but it's like, we may not just like that thing about that person. Like it's a handful of guys. Maybe we like it about maybe we might like something about somebody else, but it's like, yeah, I just feel like we got a lot of backlash, like initial backlash off of us popping. Like a lot of people said we were hopping on a bandwagon because somebody might have popped and I might have popped right after that person. And they were like, oh, you're following that person. But it's like, that's not what it is. I'm just not going to match with someone if I'm not interested in them. So it's like, I popped. They want us to match with somebody that we're not interested in. It was just like wrong timing, I feel like.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna, now that I'm here, I'm just gonna say this. I understand that coming on this show, you just go based off of like physical appearance, what you're seeing. I'm just gonna say, to me personally, and this is not to come for any of y'all here, but I just feel like popping on someone for like what they're wearing is so crazy to me. And I say it's crazy because they can like change.
Oh, she's confused. She like, what do you mean? She's confused.
What they're wearing. I mean, granted, what they put on to come initially.
I don't know what's up there, but she's looking for the answer.
Might have been terrible, but there's more to that person. Like, so I'm not trying to come for y'all, but like, if there were other things that they said that you were like, I'm feeling this, but your pants are too tight and you're popping because their pants are too tight, they're not always going to have tight pants on. So it gets me like thinking like, are y'all like here because you're interested in actually finding love, or you just nitpicking?
But I disagree.
I disagree
too.
I disagree.
I feel like if you decide to put on a whack fit
Hold
to
on,
come
guys.
in,
Let's hear from Ozzy VS. Hold on, guys. Hold on.
I feel like if you decide to put on a whack fit for national TV, you're gonna put on a whack fit when we just going anywhere.
Yes.
Like, so yeah, dressing really means something, you know? Yeah.
And it's an initial attraction. When I first see my man, I'm trying to be like, oh, he looks so sexy, he looks so fine. And so many people said that about me as well. Like, he could change his outfit. I'm not his stylist. This is my first impression of this man. I want to look at him and be like, damn, zaddy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to look and be like, he looks so good. And I know looks aren't everything, but like we're saying, and it's initial attraction when we're coming on the show. I want to know that you put it on.
If I'm really sitting here trying to match with somebody, like I said, like I gotta feel you on all aspects, and I was feeling one, but like other than that, it wasn't there.
And I don't know if y'all heard this old saying, believe somebody when they show you who they are the first time. If you show me you can't get right the first time, I'm gonna believe that's just you. Because I'm not gonna just tell you what to dress, because especially from a man's perspective.
I ain't heard that word in a long time. Can't get right. Just can't get right.
Women, they don't like being told what to put on, how to wear, what to dress. Like, so I'm not finna get into that with you.
Depends.
If you can't dress, you can't dress. And I ain't finna be the one to come save you.
Facts.
Wow.
I don't know.
So
If we're
you
all
can
dating
put it-
to marry, I feel like we all should be open to dating someone who's probably not our exact type, right? Because
I'm trying to think, have I dated somebody with bad? Oh yeah, I dated a girl one time. She thought Team Jordans. I think all men been through this. She thought Team Jordans was Jordans, and I was like, yeah, I don't think you should wear them anymore. She like, these are Jordans. I don't know what you're talking about. I had to get the phone and be like, look up Team Jordans. And I had to show her the Team Jordans. Like, these are Team Jordans. Those are Team Jordans. Yeah. It's a couple things I can remember dealing with females with.
all of us here have a type,
Appearance,
right?
especially
All of our
clothing-wise.
exes are probably our type. Yet look where we are.
Oh.
Look where y'all at.
All right, well, let's go ahead and move on to our next topic then. So, in this next clip, it's of a contestant who claims that he is a high value man. Let's take a look at this person. Your name and age?
Desmond. My friends call me Dr. Des, founder CEO of Platinum Care Health Solutions, 37 years old.
Okay. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I do have some criterias. As a high value man, I value the simple ABCs. I call them the Des factor. The A is for appearance, the B is for the brains, and the C is for character. She didn't pass my appearance test.
Okay. In what way?
So with the appearance, I look at the front, the back. She got the front. I cannot appreciate the back for now. And I also...
Look at Arlette. Arlette was like, yo, what kind of test is this you said? Oh, man.
Feel the aroma. The aroma is not there. So appearance test, 1/3.
Okay.
There's certain specifications I'm looking for. The thickness has to be at a specific location. So that's what I'm looking for.
All right, Dr. Des. So, how's the Des factor going for you since the show? How's the hunting going?
The hunting is going. The Des factor is working. And everybody has a Des factor. Everybody has a preference. Everybody has a criteria.
Okay.
I, for one, happen to believe that women are supposed to be feminine. By feminine, I mean there's certain features that you were blessed by our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I look at the front, like I said on the video, and I look at the back. That's physical appearance. I know I talked about the ABCs. The A is for appearance, the B is for the brains, and C is for character. Okay. If you pass the appearance test, we will talk about the brains, which is the intellect. Education, formal and informal. And character, that's a classified criteria that we have to talk one-on-one for me to ascertain what the character is. So, the Des factor is working. I haven't found the one yet, but I am working on it.
Okay. So to open it up to everyone, what
Hey,
did you guys
Cook.
think of Dr. Dez's appearance on the show?
Ooh. I will say this. I
That's
love
great.
that you got a lineup. I think the hair is an improvement and it looks excellent. I did not like the hair on the show, but it looks way better now. No, I mean that in such a positive way. I mean, that wasn't a backhanded compliment. I like the way that you improved the hair, the appearance. You got the A, baby.
And when I say appearance, I don't mean just like physical appearance.
Yeah.
I mean just him overall on the show, how he behaved, the things he said.
I mean, I get what you're saying. That's for everybody for real. Like appearance, brains, character. Like that goes on. Like that's unspoken. Like what's understood don't need to be said.
Grow your event business with Honeybook and get beautiful client
It's-
proposals.
But I feel like it's the way you
Appearance
said it.
does
and
matter.
The way, like, you
Appearance
carry
is
yourself.
like
When you said it, it's
50%,
like,
you know, 60%.
what the girl was saying is
dog.
giving you think that you better than everybody.
It gave sassy. I think it gave sassy because the reason why I say it gave sassy because you could have said those things, but I don't think like the Des factor, like how you're characterizing it, it just seems like it's a little like 1, 2, 3, and it's like, why can't you just explain what you're saying?
It is 1, 2,
You know?
3 because 1, 2, 3 is easy as ABCs. We have to break things down. We're in the United States of America, right?
Yes.
We have to deconstruct a lot of things that have been constructed. People come to this country, we don't know where people are coming from. I'm an African first.
He
And
is.
when I share
He's definitely
what I'm
not
looking
a,
for in a partner, that is my preference. Women came on this show.
He's
every
definitely
time.
not a dental doctor. I've seen people with teeth like this too. The top of their teeth has like this, like that, and then it goes straight down.
They'll say they want a 6-foot tall guy making 6 figures with 6 inches. Nobody judged them for that. When I come in here and I talk about the Des factor,
6 inches, that's it.
that is the bare minimum. What is the bare minimum? That's what it's saying. Nobody
Wait,
talk
I missed
about
it.
the Des factor.
6 inches, that's it.
I missed it. What happened?
What I'm looking for in a partner, that is my preference. Women come on this show every time. They'll say they want a 6-foot tall guy making 6 figures with 6 inches. Nobody judged them for that. When I come in here and I talk about the Des factor,
6 inches, that's it.
that is the bare minimum. What is the bare minimum? That's what it's saying. Nobody brings them heat, you know? But when a guy have the guts to say what they want in the lady,
I don't get it.
it becomes a problem. Why is that? Men has to stand up. Men have to speak their mind. Men have to be men. We have to be able to express ourselves, our true self, and honestly.
But maybe the oversimplifying comes across as a little like talking down. And like you said, you're maybe just trying to explain it to everybody, but maybe it's not coming across correctly.
Right.
Because it is coming across a little like
the delivery.
All right, well, let's go ahead and
didn't
wrap
see
up this
anything.
segment then. You want to
No,
say
I
one
was-
To tell a grown woman it's like your ABC is crazy. Yeah.
last comment from Uche, and then we'll go
sorry.
ahead and move on.
I was just saying personally, I didn't see anything wrong with his choice of like elimination. I didn't see anything wrong. Like you guys said, his delivery could have been better.
Yeah.
I agree, but his criterias, I believe, are standard.
It's valid.
Yeah, but it's just my little 2 cents.
Perfect. Thank you. All right, so let's take a look at Shalane's journey on episode 37.
You said that you want somebody that values a relationship with God and that like goes to church. I'm not religious. I don't go to church. I grew up religious, but I don't practice a religion right now. I will say that one of my downfalls is that I don't really cook.
Crazy.
Yeah, so I kind of like.
Yo, how you you don't go to church, you don't believe in religion, and you don't cook? They got to do some type of screenings before they put these people on the show. You got to eat.
Low maintenance meals.
Oh man. And I know girls like this. There's girls out there that just know how to make spaghetti or just know how to make ramen noodles and meatloaf. That's it. That's all they know how to make. They don't get off into. There's some girls out there that know how to make one or two things, and they get by. They're going to get by for the rest of their life because that's all they know how to cook. It's crazy.
So like the eggs, the salmon, the salads, the fruits.
Just on rotation.
Things that are not like super hard to cook. I'm not the best cook. I hate cooking. It hates me. Whatever.
hate it?
It hates me back, so we're even.
He's like, damn.
He's scratching his neck.
So, Shalane, as we saw on your episode, anytime, God or relationship with God, anything like that was brought up, like you would pop immediately. Can you talk to us about that?
Yeah, I think first off, my biggest issue is that I never said I don't believe in God. I think the minute I said I'm not religious, people equated that with like, oh, she doesn't believe in God and she's like a devil worshiper, which is not the case. Like I said, I grew up religious. I question a lot of things pertaining to Christianity and the black.
So somebody seen that video. Somebody in her family seen this video and it's like, hey, you need to go. The next time you see them, you need to try to clean that up because we did not raise you that way. We raised you in the church.
Community, like the genesis of how it was introduced to us. We learned about Christianity from like our enslavers, or colonizers. So initially, I already have a problem with that. But it's not that I don't believe in God. I'm agnostic. I don't have proof that God exists. I don't have proof that He doesn't. I just exist, and I'm just like whatever. I'm not against people believing in God or having whatever religion they want. But when you say you're a Christian, from the doctrine that I know, I'm thinking, okay, you don't want to be unequally yoked with anybody, so that's why I eliminate myself. I would date a Christian as long as you're not imposing your beliefs on me. I believe everybody's journey is different and everybody should have that free will to seek out whatever spiritual path that they want, but for me, organized religion is just not it. That's just not for me.
I like that she said that though, because I feel like a lot of people get on the show and they're like, oh yeah, I believe in God, and oh yeah, and then they find out like afterwards that they're not really going to church, they're not really, like into God as that they said.
Yeah, they be on Facebook, they be on Instagram twerking. Yeah, say what it is.
I like how that she was real about like, hey, this is how like I am as a person, and if you're really super religious and I'm not, we probably won't work out.
We won't
so I just
align.
like that she was like honest, because I feel like there's some people that come out there that's like, oh, I'm super religious, and
Yeah.
then they're like, are you? And that might be my deal breaker, and they're like, oh, I just don't want to say like I'm not, and then not match. So I just really commend her for being honest and being true to herself.
Being religious and saying you're Christian is the norm within the Black community, so it would be easy for me to come out and pretend to be something I'm not, but I'm not in the business of like deceiving people. I'm honest. I'm very much like what you see is what you get.
It was
So-
it was at least 3 guys though that from our episode that you popped on, or I think they popped on you, where it was all about religion. So I just kind of want to know, how does that affect your dating life? When you say up front,
She's still single, bro. What are you talking about?
don't do this.
She just came over here to clean. Somebody in her family say, hey, next time you see them, you need to clean that up.
I don't worship. I don't go to church. And how do guys in real life respond to that?
So the way I've approached dating is that I date outside of my race a lot.
I don't know if y'all been paying attention to Pop the Balloon or Find Love, but it's mostly brown people. Can't cook, don't date outside her race. What are you doing on this show?
I date outside of my race a lot.
Problem number 1.
What you mean problem number? How is that a problem? No, because I feel like Black. I feel okay.
Yeah, speak how you feel, man. It's coming out. It's coming out now.
Is it though, girl?
No, we listen to
I
you
feel
judge.
like Black people are very boxed in. Like the norm within Black societies.
She's the black person. She's the black girl that tries to avoid us. You know what I'm saying? So she dates outside her
Anybody
race.
within the Black diaspora, Caribbean, African American, like you're Christian, that's how you were raised, and it's this big deal. Like I date outside of my race a lot, where religion doesn't even come up. It's not even a thing. It's not even brought up.
Yeah, she's the black person that be like, I don't even want to deal with y'all Negroes. I really don't even want to deal with y'all Negroes. I don't want to cook for y'all. I don't want to go to church with y'all.
Working out for you, though.
There's how is it work?
Dr. Daz?
Sir, we are on the same show. Don't even. There's how is it work? And it's this big deal. Like I date outside of my race a lot, where religion.
Hey, go when you next time you go to the gas station, go where they sell the gummy bears and look for the peaches. You're gonna be like, Tool was right. Tool said if you turn the peaches around, it's
Doesn't even come up. It's not even a thing. It's not even brought up, you know?
How's that working out for you, though?
There's how is it work?
Dr. Daz?
Sir, we are on the same show. Don't even. Because you over here with your because I'm over here with him ABCs and you're still single.
There's a difference between
everybody. This the thing, man. This the thing when it comes to because they're going to be single for a while because all of them. The thing is, man, what I've noticed in my life, if you're choosing wrong, if you're meeting the wrong person, you need to move in a different direction. Like the direction that you've been going in or the type you've been looking for, that's not for you. And with women, I think women will hold out until they 60, 70, looking for the tall, dark skin, making this. Women will try to hold out and they'll hold out to the 80 years old, still looking. So sometimes, man, you gotta step out of that comfort zone and switch. You gotta switch it up, like
to me and you.
Let me hear the difference.
What's the difference? The difference is clear.
Oh, go ahead.
When it comes to options, I have a plethora.
You don't think I have a plethora of options?
There is a plethora.
Bloody hell, this man, yo. Look at me. You think I don't have options?
No, I'm talking for my.
Yeah, women do have options. Now, he probably his DMs don't look like her DMs, but
there's a plethora. This is the thing when it comes to religiosity. Okay, I talked about the death factor with ABCs. You have a death factor, but you don't accept it. Your death factor, one of your criteria is a religiosity. Okay,
it is not though. No, it's not. I will date someone who's Christian. What I'm saying is, if you are a Christian, you're following the principles of the Bible, you're abiding by the doctrine that you study, then you don't want to be unequally yoked, right? And as someone who's not a Christian, you shouldn't be with me then if you're a sturdy Christian, strong in your faith, walking the straight and narrow path. So I take myself from it because I'm like, oh, you're Christian. You don't want nothing to do with me based on your own doctrine. I will date a Christian though. I don't have a problem with it.
Okay, so what you're saying is that you can date a Christian as long
he
as
got quiet quick. He tried to put the Dez factor on her. She said, "I don't have the Dez factor." And he just canceled it. He just shut down. He canceled that whole little thing.
Your beliefs on me. Everybody's path is their own.
But here's the thing,
I don't
though.
see life through the lens of Christianity. I see it through the lens of humanity.
Gotcha.
But here's the thing, though.
Here's the thing.
That's a bar.
Why would you pop? If you say you would date a Christian, when somebody mentioned the fact that they are God-fearing or they are Christian, why would you pop on that
Because
mention?
I was making an assumption based on the doctrine of Christianity. You guys cannot be unequally
So you
yoked.
were-
But, and also, you usually pop when they say they want a woman of
God, exactly. And
that's
that's
when
not
she would
me.
pop. Not because
Exactly.
they said they're Christian.
They want a woman of God.
Okay.
Gotcha.
All right. And then also, you also mentioned cooking.
Oh, God. Okay, that is so... I feel like that is so... I said I cook stuff. I said I make salads, fruit, and all that.
Bruh, that's not cooking. Man, you wouldn't believe you wouldn't believe how many women out there that just don't know how to cook. They either their parents didn't teach them, they wasn't raised, or they don't want to pick up a book. They don't want to pick up a book or learn a recipe. There's there's no women out, there's no girls out there saying, you know what? I got this recipe book. I'm gonna try to cook everything, or I'm gonna try to at least cook one thing out of this recipe book.
No, I'm like eating. Listen, I'm glad I can cook, and
I've dated a girl like that. I've dated so many girls where most of them be like, hey, You feel like cooking tonight? I always feel like cooking because I get hungry.
I was telling the girls earlier, my back would probably be really big. I don't want to be big backed. I'm glad I cannot cook. I eat a lot of salads. The body, it shows. Plenty of men can cook. Plenty of men can cook. I'll be alright.
I have to give her that though, that she was honest with it, because I think sorry, remind me your name.
Shelly.
Shelly. Yeah, she said some people come on here and act like, oh, I'm Christian. I'm that. No, she was brutally honest, and I love her for that. I remember watching that episode. I was like, oh, I like her. Yeah, like she's not ashamed of who she is.
Right.
I don't cook. You still want to be with me or you want to pop your balloon? I don't really care. So I like that. So
I don't cook. I don't clean.
So for the guys, is a woman who doesn't cook or cooks in debt, like, is that a deal breaker for you?
Over with. Super deal.
Yeah. Over with. Yeah, we cancel that. There's no reason. There's absolutely no reason for you to be going through life not learning how to cook. That's diabolical for you to, man.
Over with. She cannot cook for me.
Man, I cook something, and I have a 7-year-old son, y'all. So I in my opinion, to be a good father, I have to introduce foods. I have to cook different foods every day, or whenever it's time for him to eat. I have to introduce him to everything, whatever it is in the grocery store. I will learn how to cook it, whether it's Asian, soul food, vegetables, you name it, chickpeas, fish, so he can figure out what he likes. I have to learn how to cook different soups, pastas. I have to learn how to barbecue different type of foods. All that, so in his mind, he could be like, or when he's out and he gets grown, and he'd be like, ooh, my dad used to cook that. Or he'll grow up saying, I want to be a cook. I want to learn how to cook as good as my father. So at least my son is either seeing me cook a lot, or he's going to say, when he grows up and goes out and eat at places, yeah, give me the salmon with the pasta and the garlic bread, and put this and starts, caviar or the etouffee, or so he'll be well versatile. He won't be somewhere and they're talking about some food. He's like, I've never heard of that. No, he's gonna know about every food. I try to cook everything. Yeah, I try to cook everything I can for that dude.
Are you serious?
Emphatically. God know how to cook.
Some real
Can
shit,
you
though.
cook?
I was fake joking, but on some.
And
If you're not cooking for what
What
are
if
we
she's
doing?
a
He
good
said
cleaner?
over
What
with.
if you handle the food and she takes the cars to the car wash? Like,
Look, I can't cook, but I'm not finna cook. That's your job. That ain't your job. But
that's your job. Are you job?
Not your job.
That's
Like,
whose job?
Go ahead, you got it.
You just set us back like an entire century.
No, really and
I
truly.
can't even listen to you right now. Like,
You had me and you lost me. Like,
But ladies, if we're listening, all the men, well, I didn't hear from James, but all the men said cooking is
that's
a deal
important.
breaker.
That's important.
Yes, it's a deal breaker. What are we finna turn this world around to the guy must know how to cook, which he should, but I ain't gonna get into it.
this is black.
Wait a minute.
That's
So
all
I feel
men.
like,
Like,
no,
it's not just black people.
Hold on. Let's hear from Shelly.
I feel like, okay, if you want a woman that cooks and cleans and does the traditional thing, you should be doing the traditional man thing and providing.
You better be
and
plumbing.
doing everything
Yo,
on your
because-
end.
I can do that.
Hold on.
But what I feel like is a lot of men nowadays, they expect women to do all these traditional things, but they're not doing all the traditional things as a man.
Not knowing how to
And
cook
you
is
want-
crazy.
No, not
What's the traditional
but,
things as men? What is that?
like providing,
Building a
right?
shed.
Like not only providing, right, taking care of the home, fixing
that's
things of that sort, like manly things, right? Like manly duties.
Oh.
So you want a man
And-
who? So you're saying if a woman has to cook, clean, all that stuff, a man should know how to do like what, like build stuff, fix a car,
Yes.
She said, build a car. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, this is why they single.
100%
If you don't fix the
provide.
car, pay for the car to get fixed.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Like, do all the things that I feel like should be taken care of by a man.
Okay.
But nowadays, men want all the things that I feel like.
And let me share with y'all real quick, because this is what I thought growing up. The reason I got into building houses and doing different type of side jobs, whether it's maintenance, construction, because my mom used to tell me when I was young, when she used to tell me to fix something or fix the drawer or fix the door or replace something on the toilet, because she had a son, she thought that I was just supposed to automatically know how to fix it. And she up until maybe 20s, she thought that as a boy, I'm supposed to know how to do it. Wild work. Yeah, it's crazy. So the reason I got into why I started off doing maintenance, off the side jobs, doing contractor jobs, because I wanted to prove to my mom that I have to learn this stuff. This stuff doesn't just pop into a man's head. Like whenever I was doing maintenance jobs or helping somebody build a shed or building decks or replacing an AC, I had to be taught that. I don't just know. I'm just not just because I grow older and older, that don't mean it just pops inside my brain. I have to go to training, and somebody has to show me that, oh, this 2x4 goes, this AC line is a low pressure line, and this deck has to be 4 inches high above the. You're not born with that stuff.
Like the traditional woman should do, cook, clean.
Let's not say
all
men.
This.
That's just the dudes you choose to talk to.
All this. Wait a minute. And y'all don't be doing the same thing. So that's just all I'm saying.
Alicia.
I have a question. Isn't cooking a life skill?
I was
I'm
gonna
not
say-
doubting you for not being able to cook, but I was always.
Didn't I just say that? Everybody should at least learn how to cook or be looking at if you don't know how to cook, you can look at YouTube. You can literally, don't watch YouTube. You need a recipe book so you can see the ingredients. YouTube is too short. You need a recipe book and you need to learn how to cook.
Taught like
You gotta learn how to cook. You gotta eat, so you gotta learn how to cook.
And I know you frying them eggs, baby, making that salad. But I feel like everybody should be able to cook to sustain themselves.
Everybody need to be able to cook.
So, the word flashy was thrown around a lot with this contestant. Let's see why. Okay, so is it a yes for you for her?
Man, he wasted this girl's time too. Oh, this was a terrible one.
No, I like.
She could have chose any other guy but him, but this was her. She likes the flashy. She likes this type of guy. She could have chose anybody else.
Cool, but she said he was flashy.
I hate that for her too, man.
Cause his pants, and I got him a $1.2 million watch, 400,000.
That was kind of weird too. So situations like this where she took an L, guys walking around talking about my watch costs $1.2 million. If you're telling the price of your clothing and jewelry, that just sounds weird. That to me, that's lame. I've never in my hood I've never knew a guy that was walking around or telling people, yeah, these pants cost $500,000. Never. So she actually won because he opted out.
Out of chain. I know I'm flashy, so I don't know why she chose me. If he said he flashy because his pants, so I don't think I'm at her.
That was messed up for her, man. She was like actually looking for love, and he's talking about another man that was in the line that had some rhinestones on his pants, and then she ended up saying that the guy with the rhinestones on the pants, that she said I was flashy, so she popped this balloon. He's saying, thinking about another man. He's saying, oh, he had rhinestones on his jeans. I got a $1.2 million watch, so I know I'm not your type. Like, what?
her type. I think maybe she liked me, but I don't think I'm her type. But I think you're a beautiful woman, and like you my type. But if you say he was flashy, and I know I'm way flashier than him, I'm just gonna be real myself.
All right, so Mozzie vs.
Yes.
You ended up popping your balloon on this young lady, even though you said she was your type, because she ended up saying, in the end, you're flashy, and you also believe you're flashy. Then you went on to go tell us about, the price of all your jewelry.
Yeah.
Which was lame.
Why did you feel the need to disclose that?
I was just letting them know. They thought I was lying too, until like people really started like seeing who I was.
Nobody cares. I don't get it. And this is normal people. Yeah, this is normal people. You have people, just regular people, talking about their watch. This is the $800 Apple Watch. You'd be like, okay, or this is the $1,000 Apple Watch, or this Google Watch costs $1,200. Who cares? What are you talking about?
But yeah. I mean, she was cool. We had fun after the show, and it was fun. It's cool.
That's lame. That's pillow talking. Yeah.
So you guys did hang out afterwards?
Yeah, we hung out. She was like seeing who I was, but yeah. I mean, she was cool. We had fun after the show, and it was fun. It's cool.
So you guys did hang out afterwards?
Yeah, we hung out. She was cool.
Oh,
that's bae or not?
That's lame, bro. That's now. He has the opportunity to be like, nah, it wasn't like that. We were just chilling. You know what I'm saying? He got the opportunity to say something about it. Just to be telling her business like that's terrible.
Oh, nah, not babe. That's crazy. Nah, that ain't babe. We hung out, after the show, kicked it.
Okay. But did you understand what she was saying on the show when she was talking about the flashiness and all of that?
Kinda, but not really. I just, at the end of the day, I just think like with the other guy, she just didn't like the way he looked, honestly. And I just think she liked the way I look better, honestly. That's what I think. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I think. She just didn't want to say it, but it is what it is.
All right, I see. So for the ladies here, like, are you guys into men who are all super flashy, got the jewels on?
Absolutely not.
That's cap. Well, I ain't gonna say flashy, but they don't want no broke boy. I tell you that. They don't want no regular guy.
Oh, why not?
Well, she don't believe in God, so we don't.
I never said that. You see what I'm saying? What? No. It's silly because immediately I'm demonized. And anyway,
Oh my God.
Okay, so just to open it up to the ladies here, are you guys attracted to men who are flashy like that, or would you want to date someone like super flashy, jewelry, all that?
I mean, I don't mind someone that's flashy. Hopefully, you ice me out.
Oh.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna say the word, but we all know. Hey, baby, you got on all that jewelry. Why I ain't got no jewelry on? When I'm gonna get my ice? You got all that ice on. When I'm gonna get my ice?
Oh. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when you are wearing, change, flashy, whatever, like that's who you are. Like if you feel like you want to do that to show your personality, show who you are, like you got it, why not? I don't think it's a problem. Because
when you gonna get my
I feel
ice?
like me personally, I'm a person that likes to show up and show out. So if my man is showing up and showing out too.
Private jet. Private jet Mozzie.
Why he bring Mozzie? Hey, that's a good little layup then. That's a good layup. But Mozzie probably don't even want her. We'll see.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Okay. What about
I am reminded every day that people are different. Like, we are different. I absolutely do not like a flashy man. I like my man simple, in a nice sweater, jeans, some
boring.
Okay, that's what I like.
We like the boring.
That's what I like. That's what I like. Like that whole chain. Your
Listen,
neck,
man.
eyes, all that.
Listen.
I'm not done.
Go
I'm
ahead.
not done.
Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Thank you. So the whole eyes on your neck.
That man been chilling the whole time.
Your ring.
So you watch your man pull up in a boring Toyota Corolla and
carry on.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. We ride Rolls Royces, private jets.
I don't care what you got. You see what's funny is that a simple man can have all those things.
You capping now.
Yes,
You
he
yapping.
can.
No. You just talking.
Have you guys seen how Bill Gates and Steve Jobs dresses?
The worst thing I hate when people say is rich people don't drive this and that. Rich people don't drive Lamborghini. Who drive Lamborghinis?
That's not what I'm saying.
No, we didn't say they don't drive
Lamborghinis.
Do y'all know for real?
No, literally.
And y'all don't know what Bill Gates drives. You don't know y'all. When the last time y'all seen Bill Gates?
I'm not.
Bill Gates don't know you.
I think
Let's let Uche finish. Guys, hold on. Let's let Uche finish.
I'm just saying, like, you guys dress like you're trying to make a point.
Yes.
We don't need to know that you have money from the way you look. You can still look very simple and.
I do agree with them. You don't have to put on this much jewelry. I don't know. For me, even if I had the money, this is I think just security wise, but he came with a security guard. But even with a security guard, you still look flashy. The teeth, 5 chains on, 5 rings on, 5 watches on. To each his own, man. But
have all those things.
I kind of agree with the girls in this
Lamborghini, all that stuff. You can still have it. You don't gotta flash it out. That's what I don't like.
It's a regular day, man.
Yeah, like it's regular.
It's not even really flashy, man.
Showing.
It's called. This is what it's called. If you got it, you got it.
Simple.
If you don't, you don't.
You don't.
Look, she like it. But she's like, nah.
But I think there's quiet.
And then
and got it is 2 different things.
Simple.
No bad.
You can have it, but still look simple. Is what I'm saying.
That doesn't make
Quiet
sense.
luxury.
Simple.
You're talking about quiet luxury, though.
Thank you.
Quiet luxury is, sure, your sweater can be $1,000, but it doesn't have to be logoed out. I think there's levels to it. I do like a guy who puts it on. I like jewelry. I like diamonds. I like all that.
Right.
But does it have to be super duper
y'all
bust
say-
down on?
Yeah, she's a girl. She's a girly girl. Yeah, she likes. Yeah, that's.
Level 10,000.
Y'all say all that, and then when y'all see me, y'all be looking and choosing.
I know your neck hurt
I don't think that's the
from
thing,
all
though,
that.
because I don't
That's
want.
facts.
Yeah,
No,
I walk in the
isn't that
room.
uncomfortable?
I walk in the room. I'ma shake it.
Your
Isn't that
topic of
uncomfortable?
conversation, yes.
Your
but
boring guy, he gonna be just sitting there looking crazy.
You think we're looking
hold
at
on,
you
guys.
because
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I agree on one thing with Mazi. That's the original Mazi. This is a Mazi 2.0.
No. Wait.
He ain't like that. That's original Mozzie. This is Mozzie 2.0. He ain't like that.
Don't ever call me no Mozzie 2.0. A Mozzie VS, that's, Mozzie, whatever.
That's one thing I agree with Mazi on. Mazi on.
Why is both of their names Mozzie? How did that be a coincidence? Mozzie and Mozzie.
Apparently, Mazi appears to own a Maserati.
That's crazy for them guys to have the same name.
That's one of my cars. I have a Maserati Levante, right? Yeah. I don't flash it on my social media. I have a Richard Milley. I didn't buy that with my own money. It was given to me by a high value network man.
What?
A high value friend.
Oh yeah, you got to pause there. He said it was given to me by a high value man. That is a pause.
Don't say that no more.
All right. Listen, I'll tell you this.
Hold on, man.
Don't say that.
I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this.
Wait.
I'll tell you this.
I don't know about those doctor factors no more. Hold on.
Come on. Right.
I'll tell you
Okay, guys, please, one at a time.
I'll tell you. Let me finish.
Go ahead, finish up, Dr. Des.
Original Mazi. I went through, I watched his episodes. I listened to him. He appears to be a guy that knows how to carry himself. But when it comes to high value, you will not see a high value man on OnlyFans. That's number one.
Who are you talking about? Him? Who is he talking about? Man, why is his beard red and his head is black? What's going on with that? I missed it.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Who is he talking about?
High value, you will not see a high value man on OnlyFans.
Who?
That's number one.
What?
You will not see a high value man having an OnlyFans account. Number one.
Oh, he's talking about Mozzie. Why was he digging? He digging? He digging for Mozzie. Why does he have an OnlyFans account?
Listen, wait.
Hold on, everybody be quiet now. Let me
go ahead, Dr.
Let me finish. I will land the plane and I'll have everybody have an opportunity to speak.
Why can't you stay organized? I've experienced this myself, and it's called chronic impulse control, where you prioritize short-term actions like gaming and social media until it's the end of the workday, and you still haven't gotten...
A high-value man, when you have things, resources, stability, financial resources, it doesn't shout, it doesn't scream. Like I said, I do have a Richard Mille piece. It is on my wrist. This watch is 70,000 USD.
That ain't real.
I didn't buy it with.
What is he? What is up with these guys and telling them the price about the watch? What are we talking about right now?
My money. I didn't buy it with my money, and I will not boast on that.
Oh, okay,
However, when we're talking about high value, there's a difference between high
his
value
friend
and
bought him
flashy.
the friend's bought him, business friend bought him the watch.
That's true.
Okay, thank you for that. Let's go.
What was the
ahead and wrap this one
OnlyFans
up
thing
and
about?
move
They
on
must have
to-
cut that part out.
So that was Mozzie VS we were just talking about. Now we're going to talk about our other
2.0.
Mozzie here, who also got called flashy. Is she someone that's your type?
You ever been on a private jet before?
No, not yet.
Not yet. I want to find out.
No.
When you
It's
start,
my teeth. It's in the grill.
oh,
Yeah, it's my teeth.
oh well.
It's 30K.
no, I'm just playing.
It's
But
30K in my mouth.
Hey,
She said,
It's a house.
"Hey."
she like that.
She
All
said,
right, so
"Hey."
Mozzie, on the show, you talked about your teeth, how much they cost. You talked about getting on yachts, all that stuff. Is that usually how you pick up ladies or how you get?
No, it's not. I just was having fun on the show.
Okay.
None of the girls on the show was my type. I don't even know why y'all put them up there with me anyway.
What is your type?
Not that.
So what is?
So what is?
Somebody that's beautiful, got something going for herself, not up here with buck teeth, not a farmer. Y'all have farmers up there.
All right. He's being disrespectful, man. But I don't know. They don't be screening these people, man, when they come on the show.
What? Do it look like I'm close to a farm? No.
Foreigner? You say
farmer.
Farmer.
He's talking about the lady. There was a lady on the show that was a farm. Well, I think she was trying to get in. No, she was going to school to be a farmer, and she wanted to start her own agriculture business.
They
Like a
up there
farmer.
milking cows and stuff like that.
That was in the lineup for you.
That didn't make any. It just didn't make any sense. So I said, you know what? I'ma have fun, but I'ma still pop it. Let y'all know how I'm coming for real. Private jets, yeah. Everything I said is what's really going on. It's regular for me though.
So I know you said, none of those ladies were your type. You said you look for a beautiful woman, a woman. I thought they were all beautiful.
They were
up
all
there.
beautiful, yes.
But
Cap.
So you wanted celebrities lineup or what?
I mean, look at me and look at them. Does that make sense?
But you came on the show. You seen the show before?
I seen the show.
okay, so to flip it back to the ladies, what did you all think?
Yeah, he being very disrespectful, but yeah, they don't be screening these people, man. They just I don't know.
Of Mozzie's appearance when he came on the show? I know.
I mean, to be frank, I would not talk to either of these guys in like.
Be frank, I wouldn't talk to you at all either.
I know I wouldn't
If you
talk
see
to
my
you.
lineup, you be like, you wouldn't even talk to me at all. You see my lineup, you be like, yeah, I know I ain't even on his level.
Your disco ball ass.
It's not
Yo, why she roast him and then lean on him?
I know I
If
want
you
to talk
see
to
my
you.
lineup, you would like you wouldn't even talk to me at all. You see my lineup, you be
Yeah, there ain't no girl finna crack a joke on me and then lean on me. You don't get your ass up off me. Yeah.
like, I know I ain't even on his level.
Your disco ball ass. It's not a matter of level.
You look like Cisco when he brought the thong song. Like,
all right, Arlette, you gotta get this shit together. She do look like Cisco though.
literally, like you don't believe in God. You got a strong Jamaican accent, but you ain't even from Jamaica. Like, what the hell
are you talking about?
He's Jamaican.
You got this red lipstick on. You don't go with nothing. Your feet look like you've been walking all day on bricks. Like, let's just be real. You ain't high at all. Like, why they even send me? Why they even send me next? They should even send me next to you if you really want to know the truth.
And I know your neck hurts.
Okay,
so I
guys.
don't know why you coming for her.
I wouldn't approach or talk to either of these guys because I'm not a fan of flashiness. I'm just not.
Because you
There's a
know that I
certain-
wouldn't talk to you.
Huh?
Because you know that I would not talk to you.
Well, thank God. Eh?
Yeah.
No, I'm just asking a question. Relax.
It's because I know you wouldn't talk to me.
Yeah, is that the reason
I
why?
don't know what's in your mind. I'm just saying I don't like flashiness, and
Do
if
you
I
feel
see
like
flashy
you're not
guys,
good
I
enough
wouldn't
for
talk
me?
to them. Huh?
Do you feel like you're not good enough for me?
That's a crazy
She doesn't know you.
I don't care. I don't know you.
What? All right, Arlette, she letting.
I'm just giving my answer
Off
to her
of first
question.
impression, looking at me and you looking in the mirror, would you feel like you would be appropriate for me?
Wait.
I don't care.
Well, that's an answer.
You know what's so crazy?
The answer's no.
I bet if she showed me the last 5 guys she dated, they not even on my level. They not nowhere near
I
my
dated
level.
a surgeon
I had to give me something to eat. My bad.
and 2 lawyers, buddy, not a disco ball.
I make more money in one day than a lawyer making a year.
You're not my type, and I'm not yours. What's your problem?
But I'm just saying.
You're so offended that I don't like flashy.
I'm not offended.
Yes, you are, because you're getting hissy. You're trying to hissy fit.
All right, and then so just to kind of bring it back to Mozzie.
They had to edit that part out. They was finna get heated.
What's your problem?
But I'm just saying.
You're so offended that I
Look,
don't
they
like
just
flashy.
cut. They just cut.
I'm not offended.
Yes, you are, because you're getting hissy. You're trying to hissy fit.
All right, and then so just to kind of bring it back to
They
Mozzie.
just-
Mozzie, we heard you.
they cut that whole
came
scene
to
out.
Phoenix in a helicopter. Let's take a look at that clip.
Yeah.
What? What? How much did he pay BM and Arlette to do this? How much money did this cost? How much did this cost for this man?
Wow. There goes security. Oh my God.
Oh, fucking HD, ain't it? Hey, who's that? Shabuzi?
Wow. In 4K.
Not when you landed.
In 4K.
He told him, hey, folks, just turn on the jets real quick.
This is crazy. Crazy.
All right.
If you're a woman who owns a business, then you need a virtual assistant. And not just any virtual assistant.
All right, so I saw Uche's hand go up first. Go ahead, Uche.
This is not to disrespect you.
Oh, here we go.
Let me finish. This is not,
Okay, sorry, guys. One person at a time, please. Go
This
ahead,
is
Uche.
not to disrespect you, but what makes you believe that I should not believe that helicopter was parked and you got in, then recorded yourself getting out, and then got into the car? I thought I was gonna see this thing coming from the air, then landing, and then you coming out. You do all this for what? Is it just your lifestyle? Like, that's just who you are? I'm curious.
I'm curious why you even talking to me.
Aren't we on the show?
Oh, this shit turned into Jerry Springer, dog. I ain't finna be like, Arlet.
No question. Like,
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna keep it real, and this is no disrespect. You cannot afford to talk to me. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep it real.
Disrespect.
No,
this is not disrespect. No, it's not disrespect.
It's very
No. I don't disrespect anybody.
It's rude. That was disrespectful.
But seriously, how she came at me, she got this purse, she got these rings, she got these bracelets, this hair.
Oh man.
No. I don't disrespect anybody.
No. It's rude. That was disrespectful.
But seriously, how she came at me, she got this purse, she got these rings, she got these bracelets,
Look at
this hair. It's just not making sense to talk to me.
Everybody, let's have respect for each other.
Well, BM had to step in and be like, all right, let's chill out, y'all. Let's bring it back.
All right, you ready, guys?
Bring it back down, y'all.
Okay, I think Alicia, you had a question or a statement or.
It's kind of cold out. Why the robe versus the jacket? No.
All right. BM just came out here and said, let's chill out. Why she want to go back? Why she going back to him talking about the jacket? Why you wearing the jacket? BM just brought the tension down. He just brought it down a bit.
Shade. I just have a question.
Because it's Versace.
What about like?
You had a question.
He just cooled everything down.
It's kind of cold out. Why the robe versus the jacket? No shade. I just have a question.
Because it's Versace.
What about like a little Prada jacket? They make
I don't want it. I like Versace. That's why I bought it.
Okay, well, you be nice.
I got some.
Okay, go ahead, Dr. Des.
What did she say?
What about like a little Prada jacket? They make
I don't want it. I like Versace. That's why I bought it.
Okay, well, you be nice.
I got some.
You be nice now. What are you talking about? That man, this dude is flashy. He wears what he wants to wear. Why do you keep going? Like they trying to dig. You was a sick man. Let's be nice.
Okay, go ahead.
Your
Dr.
intentions
Des.
wasn't nice.
All right.
Don't drag this out too long, please.
Make it quick,
30 seconds, Doc.
No, really.
Okay, go ahead.
45 max.
Mazi,
What?
you're a brother, okay?
Yeah, I know.
You're a brother. Yes, when we talk about high value, I want to differentiate. I want to make sure that we point out the things that separate a Mazi from a Dr. Des.
Look, you a doctor, right?
When you look at a Dr.
Wait,
Des,
you a doctor, right?
yes.
How much money you got in your bank account right now?
Why is everything money with you? Because that's all he
That's
has
what-
to offer.
Bloody hell.
That's all he has to offer. He can't
Yeah.
talk more than that.
Wait,
No, I
you
can't.
need to stop talking. Let me answer the question.
let's
Let me answer the question. Let me answer the question.
Let's let
You
Dr.
don't need
Des
to talk.
finish.
No more.
I want to answer
You
the
don't need to
question.
talk.
Go ahead, Dr. Des. Go
All right,
ahead.
Dress.
one at a time.
Don't talk.
Right?
Go ahead,
Mazi,
Dr.
can I answer
Des.
your question? FBI,
Go
if
ahead,
you're
Doc.
listening, I want you to investigate and verify our sources of income. No, I'm serious. Wait, guys, calm down. Everybody, calm down. I have not answered yet. I'm not finished.
Okay, Dr. Des.
I'm not finished.
This is interesting.
There is something we call verifiable income, and there is something we call fraudulent activity. If you want to find out, hang on, let me land this plane. I'll land the plane, guys. Calm down.
So I don't know if y'all get it, man, but this dude here done dug into some OnlyFans stuff with him. Who cares? So he done dug some stuff up. However you make money, you make money. No, nobody cares, man.
12, bro.
Calm down, guys. Calm down.
Yeah, he really 12. He 12 for real. He a doctor and he 12.
Google the word hush puppy. See where he is. And then come and tell me about Mazi coming on a jet or supposedly, allegedly in the jet. But wait, I will answer this question one-on-one when the situation permits. But this is not the case for it. FBI.
Okay.
Check it out.
Okay, Dr. And then I think Jordan.
Jordan has for it. So it don't matter. You just weird, gang. Like, what is you talking about?
Okay, hold on 1 second. Jordan has something to say, guys. Go ahead, Jordan.
All right, my question to you is,
Yes,
who
I'm
recorded-
rich.
No, I didn't ask.
Oh, go ahead.
Who recorded that video for you? Like, did you ever record that? Like,
What video?
Like, the video, that one. Who recorded that?
What you mean? Who? The cameraman.
Wait, what? She said I recorded that video for you. Man, what the hell is going on, man? This stuff is so corny.
All right, my question to you is,
Yes,
who
I'm
recorded-
rich.
No, I didn't ask.
Oh, go ahead.
Who recorded that video for you? Like, did you ever record that? Like,
What video?
Like, the video, that one. Who recorded that?
What you mean? Who? The cameraman.
How do you want to stand by?
Record a video.
Oh, no, you probably stand on it.
How do you want to stand by?
You got a cameraman on standby everywhere you go. You do
Yeah,
YouTube or something?
y'all don't see the security right there, the bodyguard?
No.
He flew here with me. I don't live here.
Wait, but if he flew here, then why is he on the ground outside of the helicopter?
Because he can't fit in the helicopter.
Oh, but I thought, okay, my bad. I thought he flew here with you. I thought together.
Yeah, he was there waiting on me at the black truck that I got in.
Okay.
Why is
this
Yeah. Last time I
This is so hard.
Okay. So Mozzie VS.
Yes.
You know, we see you're also, you know, our other flashy guy on the stage here.
Yeah. I don't really like. I'm go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Y'all don't really like to consider myself flashy because
Okay.
flashy honestly is like broke.
But you're
like, you know, I'm not calling.
Hold on, wait, hold on, bro. Because she just pointed at me.
Yeah.
Do we have a problem?
Sorry, Mozzie, go ahead.
Why? You shouldn't be laughing.
We're not doing this.
Yeah,
Mozzie VS, go ahead and finish your statement.
I wasn't saying that
Hold
about
on.
nobody.
No disrespect, bro, but you shouldn't be laughing, white dress. You need to stop.
I'm not doing this with you,
Like,
sassy
stop.
pants. Relax.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, so like, yeah, I don't always like, you know, it's different between flashy and just showing your wealth. Like, it's, you know, it's.
I don't know what's wrong with this
But,
girl
so,
right
I don't
here.
really consider myself flashy because like flashy is like a dude
I get
just
it, she
coming
young,
in like
but
5-10 chains and they just silver. You know what I'm saying? Not talking about nobody. I'm just. See, she's trying to make it like I'm talking about. I'm not talking about it. I'm just talking about it in general. You know what I'm saying? So,
Okay.
you know, say yeah. Go ahead, but let's go ahead and answer your question. Ask your question.
No, you.
We can check the diamonds if they're real or not. It's facts.
Moissanite
All right,
passes
well,
the diamond tester.
Let's go ahead and wrap this up. Our next segment, we're going to go over some of the contestants that came on BM Talk to them. So we're going to actually have BM join us on the stage.
BM had to pop out on y'all.
So you took a trip to Vegas on a private jet.
I'm about to.
I do want to ask you, do you not think that you need to move on from this death factor? Because clearly it hasn't worked. I'm basically trying to make you understand, right? If you watch that episode and you did not reflect on yourself, on how you acted, then you need to know that you are the problem.
I agree.
You see, this is the thing. Okay, that's good. So what does that say? Did she come there to find friends? This is not pop the balloon and find friends. All right. So obviously, I mean, this reunion so far has been absolutely, it's been wild. I did not expect this at all. A lot of comments was made from so many people. I do ask for everybody to please keep it respectful. But I do want to start with Marzi. So obviously, Marzi, we saw you came on BM Talks to them. And everybody's seen it. The whole world is seeing it. I've seen it. You've probably seen it. People keep sending me DMs every day. And so basically, you said that you was on a private jet, but the internet went and done its research. And it seems like they found a private jet that looks like the one that you was in. But the only difference with the one that they found is that that one doesn't fly. So
she laughing again.
So the one that they found, you can actually rent out on Peerspace for, I believe, for about $130 an hour.
Yeah.
All right. So can you please confirm to the world if you was on a real private jet?
At that point, I was not on a real private jet, really, because the real answer is I wasn't able to charter one at the time. It wasn't unavailable because it was the holidays. But I said, you know what? I'm gonna do it anyway. I could have did it in my crib, in my Rolls Royce, any of my cars. I did it on purpose to get people's attention. You know what I'm saying? That's really the reason why I did it. But I do fly private jets all the time. I've been posting on my page. So, I mean, anybody can see that. But I did that on purpose, and it worked.
So basically, you're saying that you wanted attention from people.
I mean, I found it funny. I said, you know what? I'm finna get people attention, spark some interest, spark people, put fire up under them. And they did exactly what I thought they was gonna do. So, I mean, it worked. But that whole time, I gotta let y'all know, like, nah, I really can go and spend $20,000 on a one-way anytime I want.
You know what? Let me actually say this, right? It's not even the fact that you rented a photo studio that's a private jet. It's the fact that you lied. Because you said that you was about to fly to Vegas to do some sports betting. Right? So obviously, in our minds, we're thinking that this is the style, this is your life, this is how you live, this is how you
It wasn't a lie. I mean, it was entertainment.
No, but this is the thing, right? This show, people come on the show and people are finding love, people are getting engaged, people are getting married soon.
Yeah, it's getting, you gotta tell a grown man, this is messy. This is crazy. This is wild. This is wild work. You gotta tell a grown man that women are here to actually find love. And you are going to a studio that looks like an airplane saying that I'm on the private jet.
You do know that words can make you, but at the same time, it could also break you. By you lying about something like that, how do we know that any of it is real?
I'm flying private jets all the time. They say my cars are rented. I drive my cars all the time. They say my clothes are this, fake, whatever. I'm in the stores all the time. I might not even document everything I do. I literally did that on purpose, period. You want to get on a private jet with me? Give me half on the flight, we gone. I got an account, a jet card, all type of stuff going on. You got to put 100,000 in just to even get a jet card. So, I mean, it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to do, we could do it. But ain't nothing cap about me. I understand what I did for the catch up or whatever. It was entertainment. I did it on purpose. I had an idea. When people was like, man, do that. People gonna pay attention to you, whatever. I did it. That's that.
Okay, so you never came on the show to find love?
I mean, if it happened, it happened.
So you never came on the show?
I wasn't gonna find love with the girls
you
you had
never
on
came on the show to find love?
I mean, I'm not gonna say I didn't come on the show to not find love. I came on the show to see what was gonna happen.
So if you found love, you would have been happy, right?
100%.
Okay. So this is a real experience. You feel me? Now, obviously, like I said, it's not the fact that you rented out a photo studio. You can rent out a photo studio. It's the fact that like people was thinking that you was flying to Vegas. Like for instance, right? Everyone here, we are all the same. I don't care what you have. I do not care. Everybody is the same. We are all gonna end up
in the ground,
down there, buried. So that's what I'm saying. We all have to have respect for each other. Understand that whoever doesn't have, they might have one day.
Oh man, this is crazy.
In touch with my team.
This is crazy.
So when you come on the show, just have a open mind that you're gonna find all types of people, but we should all be respected the same way.
This was somebody
look,
put some.
I don't want y'all to think like, oh,
giggly juice in her.
I was ever trying to pop it in the first place. I was really just telling the truth. Like when I went on the show, I'm like, hey, this is what I do. This is really what I do. Like I fly private jets. I be on yachts, in clubs, popping bottles. Everything I said I do is what I really do for real. So I wasn't actually trying to pop it in the first place. You know what I'm saying? As far as the whole private jet situation with the catch up, the truth really is I wasn't able to charter a jet because it was a holiday season when you did the show. That's facts. I tried. I couldn't. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right. They're like, man, well, what you gonna do? Well, you should do this. It was an idea from somebody else, and I ran with it. So I found it as entertainment. That's really what happened. This is the honest to God truth.
Certain ideas that people give you is not the best ideas.
I mean, it is what it is. It happened. It's cool, but you're going to see me charting on a jet for real.
You can get on 50 private jets. It doesn't matter. The fact that you lied already, it puts a stamp on people's minds. But what I will say is that, I will say that I do appreciate the fact that you came clean. Because there was a lot of videos on YouTube, out, and people are sending me videos and pictures every day. So it's good that you addressed that out.
That's cool, but they're going to also be able to send you videos of me flying in the sky on a private jet.
All right, so let's move on. Let's play this next clip from some of the girls on episode 35.
So we went out to eat, and then we went out to the club after.
Are you coming here to really to find love? Are you coming to look for your person? Or are you...
I think this is the part where BM is finna start getting everybody straight. Like, you came on here to find love. That's what I was saying earlier. Your plan is not working. The type of guy or the type of girl that you want, it's not working. Like, it's not working. So, yeah, I think this is the piece of where he's finna air it out.
Coming for entertainment, and then once it's over, we're the cast of this episode. Let's party. This is not pop the balloon and find friends.
So when I say this is not pop the balloon or find friends, I was referring to people coming on the show. For example, I heard there was something I saw on live. Somebody sent me a bunch of lives from Marzi's episode, Marzi VS. You know what that is about. People keep rejecting people on the show, but then they hang out with them, and then things keep happening, and then, it just becomes very messy. So I want to ask everybody that comes on the show, right? When you come on the show, what's your first intentions?
I wanted my man. That's what I wanted. I wanted to get someone that I could be with. Like, that's what it was for, right? But I feel like also at the same time, if that doesn't end up happening, we all have this experience together. The people on the episode have the experience together. So I don't feel like we should just be mean towards each other. We can't hang out. We can't, just be friends afterwards because we didn't match, as far as a relationship.
I'll also say that I didn't find my person on my episode necessarily, but there were people from other episodes that caught my eye. So I just think that you're also creating like this huge like pop the balloon family, and you don't know what can happen after, So I'm just saying,
it's a dating show. So I guess we're looking to date, like just explore our options and see who's out there and see who's specifically coming on the show. I know the lineup may not be everybody's favorite that comes out, but like everybody was saying earlier, to be open-minded and to meet somebody with the prospect of dating or just getting to know them at the very least.
Yeah, I agree. And I also feel like when you step on this platform, you're putting yourself in front of millions of people.
Right.
So as Alicia was saying, anybody on your lineup may not be your person. As Masi said, nobody on their lineup was what they were attracted to. And that may be the case for a lot of people, but the amount of people that you're putting yourself in front of, you may very well still could meet your person. So it's still a good platform either way.
And I want to piggyback off that statement because I had a lot of pushback on my appearance on the show. I would say it's 80% pushback and 20% love. However, when it came to relationship and love, I did have people that reached out to me and that agreed with the Des factor, that agreed with the definition of a high-value person, that wanted to be in a relationship with me. So I would say that the show gave me that opportunity to be able to have that people
what is Squirrel T talking about now?
To be able to explore potentials for relationship. I wasn't able to find anyone on my lineup at the time when I was on the show, but given the fact that it's on YouTube and a lot of people reached out to you personally, I've had a lot of opportunities that way, So.
Yeah, so you all want to find love, right? Yeah. That's your first goal.
Yes.
The thing is, a lot of people are coming there, their first goal is to find friends. As soon as they get on the stage, they find their friends. And then some of them even agree, I don't know what it is, like they some of them act the same throughout the show. Right, and then the show's over. They all hang out. They all become friends. Your episode as well.
Yeah, no,
I saw some videos of.
Yeah, no, we all went out, and honestly, I can't speak for the other girls. That wasn't my intention to come in and find friends, but we all just meshed so
No, it's
well.
not about you it's not about you lot hanging out. It's the stuff that I saw happen.
Like,
there was a lot of videos that, you know, the guy was being different to how he was on the show, right? So it seems like a lot of people, they will act one way, but as soon as the cameras come off, they switch, right?
I've seen that a couple times.
Yeah,
Right.
multiple times. Slide in the DM.
Yeah,
you know,
just-
Not even just that. Like I see people like I'm talking to one of the guys, one of the new guys, one of the new homies, right there, and then we chopping it up, and then we get on the camera, and then he's a whole different person. I'm like, I guess. But the one thing about me is I'm myself 100% no matter where I'm at.
Yeah,
where I go,
that's one thing
I'm gonna
about
be
me, man.
BM, I want to shout
That's one thing about me, dog. No matter if the camera's on me, if the camera ain't on me, I've always told people this too, man. I'm always gonna be the same. Like, I know I used to be in relationships, man, sometimes, and a female would switch up, man. A female switch up so much, man, it is insane. Like, I'm talking about, man, listen, I can tell you so many stories of me interacting with females where they be this way one day, and the next day you like, you gotta walk in the room and be like, who the hell is that? I don't even know her. She was all sweet to me yesterday, now she a whole different person. I'm talking about to the point where this person done switched up so bad, you start packing up bag. Like, I think it's time for her to go.
out to episode 36, folks.
When I was young, I wanted to be a doctor, but I ended up making oatmeal. I'm Brian Tate. I'm the founder and CEO.
I know that there's one person in mind that I've been going back and forth with on my episode. His name is Greg, the fireman. He matched with the lady that I actually liked. Her name is Tamia. On that episode, I know Greg and I have been going back and forth, okay? And Greg actually proposed that I should get in the ring with him for a fight. And whoever wins the fight, it's crazy. But I told him that I'm not opposed to that. What? Greg, if you're watching this show right now, I'll tell you this. Your proposal is accepted. If you want to get on the ring, I'll get in the ring and I'll beat you up. And,
what?
I'll beat him up. Seriously, I can beat him up. But, okay, all jokes aside. But here's the thing: when it comes to this show, people come on the show. I know that BM said that on our episode that we did a catch up. They come and they act differently than what they normally act in real life. The camera kind of brings out different criteria or different characteristics when it comes to folks. And I have a lot of things that people said about me. I don't really care. People think I cut my hair because of comments. No, I actually planned on cutting my hair before I came on the show, but that didn't work out. Here's the thing. Majority of us come on this show to find love. And it is very difficult in this modern age of dating, especially with online dating and all the dating apps. People really don't represent themselves accurately. I think makeup plays a role. I think catfishing.
Thumbs down.
You're doing too much.
Can I land this plane? Yeah, I'll say this because there are folks that I've met, and I'm like, to be honest with you, I don't want to be. I mean no disrespect, and that's why I like to meet people face to face. I mean no disrespect. Your social media is not a representation of who you are as a person. You do not look the same.
Yours might not be.
All right, look at this. We're gonna come back to you next.
I think we're done.
All right, so all I'm saying is that even though this is a social media show, it's also a real life experience for people, right? I want you guys to find love. I also want you guys to have fun, right? But if you're coming on there and you are rejecting a bunch of people, you know, for reasons that you don't even know why, or just to pop, and then you hang out with the same people that you're rejecting, it goes both ways, right? Does that make sense to all of you?
No.
I understand what you're saying by that. I think that none of our intentions were to like not match with these people. But like when there's like just that handful of people and we're not interested in them, like we're not gonna just like keep our balloon because like just because like we're gonna pop. And maybe like I understand what you mean, like be truthful. And I don't think like a lot of people were saying I was being mean with some of the comments. And then when we talked, you were like, oh, just be truthful. And it was because I was trying to not be so blunt and mean about what I really felt and why I really wanted to pop. It messed me up trying to make up these lies in my head. And
That's why we said don't lie.
Like a lot of the time when I popped on people, it might have been because I honestly just wasn't attracted to them initially. Like I know that I was never going to go anywhere with them. So I popped and I'm like, I'm not going to waste your time. But I made something up because like I don't want to be mean.
Yeah.
So
Well, we're not saying hold your balloon for someone you're not attracted to or someone you don't want. That's not what we're saying. What we're saying is we're just confused. Like you don't like this person,
Well, you're hanging
but
out
you guys
with
are
them.
hanging out
But
and
it's
doing all
different.
this.
yeah, it's different.
Okay.
Because you're
Yeah,
hanging out
they're
with them
dope.
platonically.
Yeah.
Okay, let me give you lot a real story.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
When
That's
you're-
okay. I see what's going on. So they're popping the balloon. Let's say, they're popping the balloon. They never found the match on the show, but they're popping the balloon. So what's going on is after the show ends, they're all going out, hanging out. Now, me personally, if I try to talk to a girl and she pops the balloon on me, we're not going to hang out. It don't work like that. You're not getting none of my time. I'm going somewhere else. I'm going to party at the club on the other side of it won't be with you. Like once a girl deny me, that's it. We're not, let's see if no, if it don't work out, I'm out of there. Your loss. That's it. Like, yeah. So this is what happened. They all kicked it. So BM they're trying to figure out if you pop their balloon, why you guys now having fun after what's going on? Because we're confused. We're trying to match y'all. We're trying to that Arlette and BM is like we're actually trying to find y'all love, and y'all are making us look like that's not it here. We actually want people to come on the show and find love, and y'all are popping the balloon, and then you're going out, hanging out with the guy that you popped the balloon with. We don't get it.
Episode, you went out to the club. Somebody bought a whole section. I saw a video, right? I see somebody bought a sign. Pop the balloon cast from episode 35, and you're all partying it up. Do you understand what I'm saying now, right? So it seems like some people are coming
Intentions
here.
are wrong.
It's like as soon as it goes, who bought the section?
Honestly,
Okay, exactly. So we don't.
the
No,
women
don't worry.
had nothing to do with that. That's all I have to say.
Good girl.
We didn't buy anything.
Okay, so that's why I said it goes both ways. There's some people.
Wait.
Dr. Des, 1 second, please. There's some people that really are trying to find love, and there's some people that that come there knowing that this is gonna be fun. Let me take pictures for social media. Let me take videos for social media, and then go on social media and go viral because I'm coming on the show. That's not what we are trying to promote.
And even the people that I did pop on, I never connected with anybody still from that. I stood on that because I really wasn't interested in them. Right. So if I really was interested in them, I would have just said that then and there, but I wasn't. So I never connected with them. It was
I want
really
to say this
platonic,
about the show.
I think James wanted to talk.
Yeah.
Well, I think based on the extremely viral clips of the show, I believe people have a false belief that when you come on a show, you're supposed to attack someone. I think people think when you come on a show, you're not supposed to match. You're literally supposed to look at someone and tell them the most vile, nasty, disgusting thing you can think of to say to that person. So a lot of people ask me, whether it's through the YouTube comments or in my personal DMs, why would you shoot your shot at Waverly after she already popped her balloon on you at the end? And the reason is very simple, because people act different when those cameras go off.
Duh.
People are a totally different person when those lights are not on them anymore. So I would encourage any guy that wants to pursue a woman on this show. A woman pops a balloon on you, please approach her after the show. I guarantee you. I guarantee you.
You Brother James. There's something I want to say, and I'll take this to our host Arlette. Okay. I remember this.
If a girl popped the balloon, guess what? It's over.
Episode.
Don't double down.
My simple answer was, she's not my type. What did the host say? What is it about this lady that's not your type?
Yes.
But that's true, and that's a fair question. But the problem is, when you ask me a fair question, be ready for a fair response. I'm not gonna lie. If you are not my type, and she wants to know exactly what is it about you that you're not my type, I will tell you that.
Right.
Episode 37, I believe, that had James on it. The first guy that came out is very respectful. I'll let ask the same question as she asks everybody. What is it about them that's not your type? He answered it in the most respectful ways. There's a difference between you, Dr. Des, and him.
Exactly.
Go and study him, then you know. All right, let's go. Let's move on to the next video, please, which is about Dr. Des.
Dr. Des, what a good segue.
I want to ask you a question. Yeah. Would a high-value man stomp on a balloon the way that you did?
Simple answer is no. Stomping the balloon, a high-value man would not do that. That was the only immature thing that happened on that show that I don't think a high-value man would do in any situation like that. I think stomping on the balloon was immature. I expressed that already. But the way I carried myself throughout the rest of the show, it reflects high value. If you look at the lineup on the show and they say, okay, without the show airing, just the pictures or the first video on the lineup, they say point one high value man on that picture. Guess who they're gonna point? They're gonna point me. Why? Because you see me, you see value.
I'm so loud.
So, Dr. Des, I want to ask you a question. What did you take away from that podcast that we had?
That podcast gave me an opportunity to reflect on my presentation. Gave me an opportunity to reflect on my actions on the show. And
Boy,
also,
those teeth are
just
cooked.
as a man, you know, having
Them
a conversation
teeth is
man
cooked,
to man
dog.
kind of give me a different kind of understanding, and also be able to express myself with a certain level of depth that could not happen while we're on the show. Before I came on the show, I didn't know BM, I didn't know Alette. I am a fan of the show. I watch the show all the time. So when I came on my episode and I went back home, and my brother's wife happened to ask me, is this the BM that had the music with Awilo Longomba? It's a big artist in Africa. Most of you may not know it, but it's a big artist. Is this the same BM that is a musician? I'm like, what? This guy's a musician? I didn't know that. I'm like, the BM I met on Pop the Balloon, he's a very calm guy, very gentle guy. If I was in his shoes, I wouldn't be acting the way he's acting. I would be acting more than Mazi's acting if I was in this guy's shoe. And I'll say this.
Why is you saying my name,
wait,
bro?
Wait. I need to say this because this has to be said. This has to be said. Believe it or not, BM has his BM factor. He acts the way he acts, okay? BM is a high value man, believe it or not. And I will say this, I respect this guy. When I look in the dictionary for the word humility, he's gonna define that word humility. If his name, who he is, how he's carrying himself, that's humility. He's a very humble guy. Sometimes, I can describe myself as being humble, but people may disagree. But we come in on different angles and different perspectives.
Okay, just based off of everything that Dr. Des said, it got me like thinking, if the advice that BM gave you didn't come from BM, let's say that same advice that BM gave you was coming from like Mazi, would you take it with the same open-mindedness?
No, because Mazi has an OnlyFans account. I don't listen to advice from folks. No. I will not take it.
All right. Does everyone think that we should be having more of these talks with men? Especially, I'm talking to the men, by the way. Do you think that we should be having more men talks on the podcast to kind of bring light to what some other men are going through?
I think you should, because like when you're on the show, you only get to see yourself. Depending on if you're coming out or if you're standing there, you only get a lot of time that you're on camera, and so like there are a lot of perceptions can be made out of that. And so like when you have the podcast afterwards, you're able to elaborate on a lot more things and be able to like show people who you really are a little bit.
I think this is good talks, and it shows the world. Well, it shows the world like just how they was talking about. You know, he was fake. Well, I guess somebody kept DMing BM that he's fake with the fake jewelry and the fake airplane, the fake helicopter, and all that. The same thing goes for the women. Like, women do this all the time. Like, they put on fake nails, fake hair. They got fake boobs now. But I mean, yeah, people need to know this type of stuff. Like, these talks are good, I think. Keep it going.
I feel that a lot of men will not take any type of criticism from a woman. Not saying it's right, but a lot of men won't take any type of criticism from a woman. But the minute a man criticizes him or criticizes something that he does, I think a lot of men kind of take notice and say, you know what, I may change that. Same thing with a lot of women. A man can tell a woman all day, I don't like your hair, and she won't do anything about it. But the minute a woman says, girl, you need to change it, she'll change it. So I think being a married man, being a respectable man, an honorable man, speaking to other men, letting us know, like, look, you shouldn't act like that. I watched what you did and it wasn't right. I think us men take notice from that.
Yeah.
I do want to say that if you may think that you're up there, you may have all the money in the world, right? And you may think some people are down there. There's no such thing. Get that thought out of your head. We are all the same. Just because you have things that's made on this earth doesn't make you better or bigger than everybody else. And why am I saying that? I'm not saying that you shouldn't enjoy the things you have. If you worked hard and you make your money and you have nice things, that's fantastic. Enjoy it.
Legitimately.
Like, for instance, I speak to Marzi. Yes, I speak to Marzi over there. They're cool guys. Dr. Des, cool guy.
Verifiable.
Everybody here, you're all cool. You feel me? So the same way I speak to all of you is the same way I look at all of you. You are all the same. So nobody should be feeling like they're on top of everybody.
Fact.
That's why the people that will come on the show, they are people. It doesn't matter if they have their voice is deep. It doesn't matter if they are taller, shorter. Right. It doesn't matter. Yeah. If their voice is high, it doesn't matter. They are people. And they are all the same. That's what I want to say.
All right. Oh, go ahead, James.
I have a question. Y'all have a question and a final thought. Jordan earlier said that she likes soft-spoken guys, and I just want to know which.
Jordan, where's shit?
He talking to you, Jordan?
I said earlier you said you like soft-spoken guys. I mean, I'm trying to see, like, what you trying to, like, ask me on a date? Or?
Are you serious?
Oh my God!
I'm just playing.
James, you supposed to ask her on a date.
I was just kidding, but I didn't notate that comment. I just want to say that.
All right. Well, thank you, everyone that's sitting here on this stage for making the time to come back out over here and, speak your piece, tell your truth. Really do appreciate all of you guys, and I wish you all the best in your love journey.
That was careers, a good show, man.
Your everyday life, whatever that may be. And once again, thank you guys so much for coming on. Thank you everyone at home for tuning in. We'll catch you all next time.
All right, y'all. Appreciate it, man. Really, I'm trying to make sure this audio is good. I know my last video, audio's been trash, man. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. More videos are on the way. Y'all have a safe day.